Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Fuller Kamara. Today we're in chapter 24, managing existing bank connections. Clients can edit and customize the way connected accounts are displayed in the banking center. They can also disconnect an account from QuickBooks Online. So let's go to QuickBooks Online and see how this works. We go to the banking center. So now from the transaction menu, we select bank transactions. So this is the banking center, because previously they used to call this the banking center, but now it is called transactions. It is now under the transactions. We have bank transaction because the transactions that are connected that you can see here are actually pulling from the bank. That is your checking account transactions, whatever you use to buy something or make payment. This is where those transactions showed up if they are connected. So currently you can see we have checking account, savings account, and MasterCard. So these are the accounts with account balance that are connected. Currently we have 4 accounts that are connected. We also have Visa, but because the Visa account has 0 balance, so that's the reason why we couldn't see it on our end. So from the filter here, you can see you have the option to select which account you want to select. You can also select them individually like this. You also have the option to edit. Like for example, if you want to edit, you can click edit. So you can click out of this as well. So currently these are the accounts that are connected. Now for us to reorder these accounts, because currently we have the checking, savings, and MasterCard. So if we want to reorder this, maybe we want to move the savings account to be the first one. So the current display is based on the way the accounts are connected. So meaning they connect the checking account first and then the savings. But if we want to change this, we can still do that by going to the dashboard. So once we go to the dashboard, we look for bank account. So currently you can see checking, savings, and MasterCard. So if we want to change this, we can select the pencil icon and select edit. So now once we select the edit, so now you can see the grip icon. So this grip icon is what helps us to drag something. So you can see we have a Visa account also connect, but since it's 0 balance, that's why we couldn't see it in the banking center. So now if we want to move maybe the MasterCard, we want to make it to be like on the first order. So we can just hold the grip icon and then drag it. So now you can see the MasterCard now is in the middle. So if we click save and go back to the transaction and the bank transaction, you can see that the MasterCard is now in the middle, okay? Because previously the savings, let's say we want to make the savings to be in the first row. Dashboard, and under the business overview, there is where you make this edit. Mind you have get things done and business overview. So in the business overview section is where you can see this dashboard. So now let's move the savings account to the top. So we can use the grip icon and then drag it. So now if we save and go back to the transactions, now we can see the savings is now in the first row. So we can also customize the names. Let's say we want to change the savings. Maybe we have multiple savings accounts, but we want to change these savings accounts to something else, or maybe the checking account, we have multiple checking accounts. We want to change it to a different name. We click the pencil icon on this and then select edit account info. So once we select edit account info, so we can see on the name we have checking. So if we say maybe the account number is 011, that's the last 4 digits of the account number, we click save. So now you can see on the checking, it's not just checking, it has the last 4 digits of the account number. This is not a real account number, it's just something that I just came up with. So this is a sample company. Whatever you see here is not real. It's just for education purpose only. So you can see On this dashboard or from this banking center, you can see when you click on these tiles, you can see that currently the savings account has one transaction connected. That's why you can see one. Whereas for the checking account, you can see 25. It means it has 25 transactions. So these are the transactions. So you can see from the for review tab, this is where you see the transactions that are connected. So if we click on the MasterCard, you can see the transactions that are connected. So currently the MasterCard has 7 transactions. So that's why you see 7. Okay, so the reason why you are seeing currently the MasterCard is showing 304 as per the bank, whereas for QuickBooks we can see 157.72. So it's because we have transactions that have not been added. So we have some transactions here that have not been added to QuickBooks. So you can see if they add the transaction, you can see them on the categorize. So that's the reason. So we can also edit like the sign-in info. Let's say if we want to update our sign-in, we can click edit and click edit sign-in info. So since this is a sample company, I would not be able to access the sign-in info. So this is where you can edit the sign-in. Let's say you've changed your bank login details. This is where you can edit to make those changes. Disconnecting an account. We can also disconnect account by selecting the pencil icon and then select edit account info. So once you click edit account info, you can see check this box. So once you check this box and save, then that account will be disconnected, meaning you won't see it on the list of connected accounts here, because currently we have 3, even though we have 4, but the ones with balances are currently 3 accounts. If an account is disconnected, all transaction in the for review tab for that account will disappear or will be deleted. Depending on the bank, the client might not be able to download any transaction older than 90 days. So let's say if you disconnect this, you won't be able to see all these transactions. Everything that is in the for review tab will be deleted as well. So let's say if you wanna connect it again, you can. Some banks will only allow you to connect up to 90 days transactions. That is if you need transactions that are older than 90 days, unless you have to contact the client and then the client will have to contact the bank. Rules relating to this account will no longer work. So if you have like bank rules, you have rules that you've set for this specific account, they will not work. So those rules will be deleted as well, unless you have to create new rules. So this is where you go to create rules. You can see on the rule section, if I create new rules, then you can add the rule name, but I don't want to whet your appetite at this point because we have a whole chapter on rules, how to create rules. So this is where you can automate. Rules and recurring transactions will help you automate in QuickBooks Online. So that's why we have separate chapters dedicated to just those. So then sometimes, and please also note that QuickBooks Online does not display a warning regarding this. So when you want to delete or disconnect an account, QuickBooks will not tell you about the 90 days saying, okay, if you delete a transaction, all rules associated with it, will be deleted. So you won't get a warning if you do that. So if let's say, for example, you lost a connection, that is, these transactions are not updating. Maybe you check the bank account. When you log into the bank, you can see the amount there shows maybe 4,000, but why we are seeing here a minus 3,000. So it's because there could be a connection issue. So we have things that you can do to troubleshoot the connection. So the first thing that you can do is to select update. So if you select update, that should update the bank feed. So if you select select update still did not fix the issue, you also can select a manual. You can start a manual upload. So let's say, for example, you can select the down arrow from the link account and select upload from a file. So you can do a manual upload. So in order for you to do a manual upload, first you have to export the transactions from the bank. You have to log in to your bank, whatever bank that the client has. They have to log in and then export those transactions in the form of a CSV, QFX, .qbo or OFX file or TXT format. And once they've exported those transactions, they can drag them here or they can select from here and upload. You can also bring the transaction automatically by linking. To link an account in QuickBooks Online, you select link account. You can click show more to see more options. So once you select the right bank, you can follow the instructions to link your account. Because this is a sample company, that's why I'm not able to link. But this is where you go to connect the account that you see previously. So you can also manage connections. Once you click manage connections, because this is a sample company, that's why you won't see where to manage connections. So once you click manage connection, this is where you log in. So that's where you manage connection. Then you can also check the bank or the credit card website to see if there is any notification about site maintenance or anything like that. You can also update the bank info in QuickBooks Online. So just like I said, you click edit and select update. Maybe somebody changed their password. That might also affect the connection. So this is where you select to update the information that the client has or the bank login information. So you can also add transactions from e-commerce. So let's say you have transactions in your Amazon website, eBay, or Square. So if you have transactions in any of these websites like Amazon Business, you can connect the transactions from this e-commerce by selecting Connect Free App. So if you go to the app transactions, you select Connect Free App, you can follow the on-screen instructions, you click continue, and then here you can select the date. So the alias or you have the option to select the various dates that you want to connect. So you can see you can connect up to September 2022, September 15, 2022. So once you select that, you can select agree. So if you agree to the terms, it will take you to where you can log in with your credentials and then follow the on-screen instructions and connect. Then you also have the option to connect eBay or other apps. So let's say, for example, you want to connect Amazon. So you can select it. Once you select the Amazon, click next and follow the on-screen instruction. Then for this, you can connect up to June 16, 2023. Select next. So just follow the on-screen instructions, continue and agree to the terms. Then you will be able to connect the transaction. Once the connection is established, QuickBooks Online begin downloading transactions from the client Amazon Business, Square, or eBay. The imported transactions include transaction dates, customer name, product description, quantity, price, and any fee breakdowns. For imported transactions, if you import transactions, you can see them in the app transaction tab of the banking center. The client can then review and categorize the transactions. That's the end of Chapter 24, Managing Bank Fee Connections. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, please like and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any feature upload. Thank you.